Welcome. Good evening, Nesters. This is Paula McNair, your favorite interior designer. Welcome to Wine and Design tonight. Hope you have your wine. Drink a little wine, talk about a little design. Of course, you know I like mine nice and fruity, and it is just that. So glad to be here. This week was a little rough, just coming off of recovering from COVID. This is my first full week back to work, and it's been interesting. My stamina was not quite. I'm working my way up. I'm about at 100% right now, but this week was a struggle. So glad to be back. Talking to you guys tonight. We are going to do part 2 of things you can do to personalize your rentals. So just a brief introduction to those of you that don't know me. This is Wine and Design. I am lead designer at Love Your Nest Interiors, where we specialize in kitchens, but we offer our design services virtually, and we can help you anywhere in the world. I offer a free discovery call. It's 15 minutes. You can schedule it on my website. Glad to help you as much as I can within that time, and then we can figure out next best steps. My website is loveyournest.biz, B-I-Z. And I started Wine and Design because I would often see people that I know or not know, once they find out I'm an interior designer, they would have questions. And sometimes it's something really simple, and I can tell them and help them out, get them unstuck. It's not the type of thing you might call and hire a designer for, but it might be like a quick question, something that some challenge you're having. So I decided to do this once a week on Thursday nights and try to come on and help as many people as I can. But I also choose a topic in case I don't have any questions. So our topic last week was how to personalize your rental space, because a lot of times I didn't want renters to feel like they're left out of the design discussion, because, you know, you move into an apartment or a rental home and they tell you all the things you can't do. So you kind of feel stuck in a little box like, okay, but I really want to make it homey and put my own touches to it and not just have the, you know, standard flat beige walls, or now a lot of times people are using more gray. And so here's my philosophy. They tell you not to do anything because they want the unit in its original shape when you return it back to them. So you can do what you want, just return it back to its original state. So my advice is to take pictures before you do anything, and actually take pictures of the empty space, which is before you move in, so you can have all that documented, especially if there's some damage or maybe something you didn't see, you can look back at the pictures and refer to it. But take pictures, make sure you find out from management what paint colors they use, what manufacturer and paint colors, and keep that information so that if you decide to paint, you can paint it, have it painted back when you get ready to return the unit, because you want to make sure you get your security deposit back and you don't want any unnecessary charges. So that would be my advice, is to just return it back to its original state. So there are things you can do. So I came up with a list of few things. If you go back, you can YouTube or my Facebook, you can see last week's episode, and you can refer to those things. So you have to go back and look at those. And I didn't put the links, but I will put the links up tonight for the things that I suggested. So let's get started. Tonight, I have a few things to suggest. So one of the things that I feel like are a great touch and a way to personalize your space is to have a chandelier install. So when I say chandelier, you know, not necessarily the most ornate crystal dripping chandelier, but whatever light fixture that might go well with your decor. But sometimes you'll move in spaces and say it might be a dining room, depending on where it is or whatever, and they have a ceiling fan up, and you have this lovely dining set or dinette, and it's like, that is not the look. But you feel like you're stuck because they said you can't change anything. You can take it down, just have to have it put back up. So it's as simple as hiring an electrician to come in, change the light fixtures. Changing the light fixture is not as expensive as you may think, especially once the junction box is there. Junction box is the thing that the light fixture goes into. So if you're not installing that, then it's pretty simple and not very expensive. I don't want to quote a price, but usually a couple $100, maybe three at the most. And again, just depends on how dedicated you are to your whole design flow and whether or not you're going to be there. Maybe you're going to be there a couple years and you know that and it's worth it to you. It just makes a great statement and kind of, really personalizes your space. So I think a light fixture is a great thing. So I was going to, hold on. Let me see. So I was gonna pull up a couple fixtures here. Let me see, where are they? Oh, I know. Bear with me. Y'all know I had trouble. So, okay, so for example, a fixture like this, not super fancy, but may look great with your decor or whatever you have, going on. Here's another light fixture you might install, something like that, whatever it might be, that just goes with your decor, but will really, uh, help you to personalize your space. So, I say it's a good idea to add that little touch. And again, you've already invested in a great looking furniture suite, or you have a nice, look you've put together. Then a lot of times, a light fixture is a great finishing touch. So that's one of the things I think you can do. The other thing I suggest are art lights. So you can find a lot of these. They're remote control. They're wireless. That's not like a really contemporary one. So let me find you another one. That's more like what your grandmother may have had. But art lights really make your artwork brings it up another notch. If there's something that's really important to you, an art piece, and you want to showcase it or highlight it on a particular wall in a particular area, you can get these. They're battery operated, no electrician needed, and they usually come with a remote. Again, I have a few that I recommend. I'll put a link for them in the description either tonight or tomorrow. But they're a great touch to just really take your space up a notch again and not make you feel so cookie cutter and just, hang something on the wall and go. But again, that maybe you have a large piece and you want to make like an accent wall or that, something like that. So it's a great touch. I feel like, and they're really inexpensive. You can get those for like maybe $30 at the most, depending on the size. It's depending on the finish, because you can get like brass, stainless, black, white. So usually no more than 40. I'll say at the most you're going to pay $40. But it's a great touch. It's a great look. And that being said, when we're talking about art, my other suggestion for art would be to use, instead of, hold on, let me go out and find what I want. Okay. So my suggestion for artwork is to try to find canvas art if you're renting a space, because canvas art is going to be a lot lighter than something that's framed with glass. And again, we know it's okay to put holes in the wall. You're going to repair them and patch them once you move, but you're going to have, because sometimes some pieces are really heavy with glass. You got to use some serious artillery to get it in the wall, make sure it's going to stay and not fall down. But canvas art, you can have a really large piece, and I mean, size for size, a canvas piece is going to be a lot lighter than a piece that has glass, that's framed and has glass. So I would suggest you can get a lot of pieces that are large and it's really, that make a statement. Hold on, I'm going to pull up a couple. Oh, here we go. Oops. Oh, y'all know I struggle with the whole technology. Hold on, bear with me. Ooh. There we go. Okay. So, like, for example, look at that really nice large piece. Why is that not showing up on my screen share? Oh, hold on. Oh, okay. Here we go. Do Is that showing up on my screen share? Hold on. Okay, hold on. Give me 1 second. Okay, hold on. I'm gonna get out of there. Okay, hold on. I'm gonna pull up a couple large pieces. Okay, so for example, 1 second. There we go. Okay, so like that, for example, this nice large piece. I mean, you try to hang something that large, this glass and frames weigh a ton. So something like that, really nice, large abstracts make a huge statement, and they're not very heavy, and they're not gonna like require a lot of anchor hardware to hang and that kind of thing. So that's why I suggest using canvas artwork as much as possible, especially for large statement pieces, and make it, really personalize your space, reflect some of the art that you absolutely love. Again, using the art light takes it up a few more notches, make you feel like you have a Van Gogh and you're like, ooh, who did that? And it might be Joe Blow down the street, but you take it up a notch with your art light and really large statement piece. People really, ooh, they gawk, and it really makes a statement in your home. So that is my suggestion for artwork. And lastly, I'd like to say, I suggest that, a lot of times people feel like they live in an apartment or they live in a rental home and they are not able to mount their TV on the wall. Well, I have a suggestion for you for that, and it is, hold on, let me find it. I don't know, I struggle with the thing. Hold on, it's coming. So I'm going to show you something really cool. Okay, so take a look at this. This is a, don't need to anchor it into the stud. You can use nails. So you make like little tiny holes, and it comes with a level already built in on it. And the other good thing, hold on, I'll let that finish. So you got to see that. So the other good thing, oh, hold on. I don't think you saw that. Hold on. And Carson is calling, it's coming to tell me that nobody could see it. Hold on. I got you. Hold on. I'm going to show you again. Hold on. I'm going to show you what I was, because you didn't see it. You couldn't see. Hold on. Okay, here it is. Okay, so now I should be able to share it. Hold on. Okay, 1 second. Y'all know I struggle. One day I'm a flow with this. I practice and everything. You would believe it. So here we go. Now you can see it. So what this is a TV. A lot of times people, most TV mounts, you better have professionally installed, because your TV, a lot of TVs, they're not as heavy as they were, but you got to make sure you hit a stud. Sometimes you got to do lug bolts to get it in the wall. So typically, if you're renting a home, you kind of feel like, I can't hang my TV on the wall because it requires all of that. I'm just not willing to do all of that. Either I can't do it, not willing to do it, Don't want to create all that damage just to hang the TV on the wall. Put it on its feet, and sit it on the console or whatever you have. But you want that look. You want it one. If you have a console, it's nice to be able to use that for something other than just a TV sitting on it. So if you can mount the TV on the wall, then you can, free up that space. And then also, a lot of women are intimidated by installing TV mounts. I'm pretty handy, so I've done it. I've done the lug bolts or whatever you call it, ratchet in the stud, I've done it. I'm able to do that. But the last TV I mounted, I found out about this type of mount that is you nail it in. So you're only going to have a lot of small holes, as a built-in level. So it's going to be level, and anyone can do it. So super simple. Any woman with a hammer and a screwdriver can mount their TV. Now, granted, you probably won't have an outlet placed on the wall. You might have to do something to conceal your cord, but at least you get it off the console. You can use that space for something else, some decorative items or whatever you want, and then have your TV mounted the way you want it, especially if it's a large TV. So here, I want you to take a look at this so I can show you. How this works. No, I want it. Oh, darn. Hold on. Give me 1 second. Okay, here we go. I think this one. That one might work for this. Okay, so it played for me when I wasn't sharing the screen. So let me go back out and share my screen again. And this time maybe it will work. Okay. Come on. Hold on. Try one more thing. Right, there we go. I had it. Hold on. Give me 1 second. Promise y'all, the next couple of weeks I'm gonna be a pro at this. You'll never know. I never knew how to do this. Okay, so I think this share. No, hold on. 1 second. Oh boy. Okay, so this is share. Okay. Why won't it? This is annoying. Hold on. I have it. I see it. It won't. Yes, Carson. I can't do it over there. That's for sure. Okay, hold on. So it's right here, but that's not the one that will play. Hold on. That's it. Oh, okay. But then it won't. It's right here, but it won't let me. It won't share my screen. It's not on my screen. I already have it there.
You already have it.
Yeah, I have it. Yeah, so I have it in there. It's just hold on. It's like when I select it to play. Hold on. Ooh boy. So this is not the one that I want. Okay, I'm gonna stop. I'm gonna try one other way. This might work. Do that. Share. Okay, now it might work.
Okay.
How do you pull it up?
Pull it up on photos.
Right here? Mm-hmm. But then that's not the one that's in the screen. See, that's not the one that I Light is not the longest in the screen. Okay, never mind. Hold on. I don't know how to. Let me try one other thing. Okay, so like here it is right here. Oh, wait a minute. Here we go. All right, we got action. Got it. So here it is. It shows you how to install it. What? What? You can't see it? I'm looking at it right here. Really? That's so annoying. All right, I'm gonna try one more time. Okay, so if nothing else, I'm gonna pull it up on my. I'm pulling it up on my iPad. I'm sick of it. Hold on. I'm done with the screen share. Hold on. I'm gonna show you on my iPad. I got a glare. Okay, here we go. Where is it? Hold on. All right, here we go. Here it is. So you can see it. Sticks to the wall, the initial bracket. You nail it in. It only makes those tiny holes. There's a lot of holes, but they're small. It has a built-in level, so you don't have to worry about it, your TV ending up crooked. And that's basically it. You attach the other part to your TV with just a screwdriver, and then you hang it on the wall. Done. No heavy tools needed, no heavy artillery, and you can have your TV mounted in your rental. So just cover those holes when you get ready to take it down. Take the bracket with you and move on with your life. So that is it. Sorry about all the technical difficulties. Ugh. I promise it was smooth sailing. I did it. It showed up. It's great. But that's okay. Thank God for the iPad. So that came in. You were able to see it again. I will leave. I will tonight or tomorrow put a description, a link where you can find all these items and personalize your rental. And you don't have to feel like you live in the same unit everyone else lives in. You can do the things that reflect your personal taste and your style. And so that's all I have for today. If I don't have any questions, cheers to you. Pray you have a great weekend. TGIF tomorrow. Thanks for hanging out with me. And again, if you have any questions, feel free to leave them. I can address them later in the week, or I might just send you back a quick comment. And thanks so much. Again, visit my website if you'd like to schedule a complimentary discovery call. It's a 15-minute call. It can either be a video call or just a phone call. We can talk about the design challenges you're having. I can give you next best steps. Again, I help clients anywhere in the world. Thank God for computers. And I think that's it. So have a great night. And thanks for joining me on Wine and Design. I'll see you next Thursday. Remember, get those questions together and let me know how I can help you. Cheers. Good night.